Awesome.
Welcome to Mooncakes podcast, episode 22. Yeah.
Two. Or like this, two. Oh. You know what this is, right?
Mask on.
Two. What if we did two?
Two. Well, you guys saw my face.
They have seen your face.
Yeah, they have seen my face.
I mean, if you go back to the beginning episodes,
you're right.
You know, we didn't, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. My face was. You did see my face. It's been a while.
I know. It just feels odd.
It feels weird. But, I got my first shot, so I'm pretty stoked about that.
Oh, nice. You did?
Yeah, about...
it's a big shot.
It's been a week ago.
Uh-huh.
It didn't feel... No pain. I'm usually, I'm a baby when it comes to needles, but
I know, you're like...
But I was cool. I was like, yeah. So I'm ready. But in my mind, I was like... I'm not ready. But
you played it pretty cool.
But I played it really cool.
Yeah, you did.
So I got
no symptoms?
No symptoms. They say
nice.
the first shot is not too bad.
Yeah, the second one I hear is I don't know. My mom looked pretty sick the second one.
Yeah.
I was just like, can you just go to bed, please? Like, why are you even here?
Yeah.
Just do us all a favor and go back to bed.
But it means that it's working. If that means your antibodies are building up and stuff like that. If the second one gives you a little, I hear kind of feverish a little bit, or it kind of feels like a cold, but
like body aches.
But yes,
a lot of body aches.
But yeah, I got Pfizer, so
cool.
We'll see. And I think 21 days I had to go get my second shot. So
yeah.
Then I'll be vaccinated.
Yay!
All the power.
I know. When was the last time it was a major one? Well, the flu. Yeah. Everyone's kind of it's the normal thing, but I think polio, right?
Polio
was
major,
a scary one.
I guess for Asia it was SARS.
SARS. Yeah. Okay.
But that was never an issue over here.
Yeah. It was scary. It was scary to hear about it, but it never came over here to the
U.S.
To the U.S. So the U.S. territory. So it's scary.
But but you haven't got your shot yet, right?
No, not yet. I'm just still waiting a little bit because some people have really bad. I know that my mom knows a couple people at work. Not a couple people, but one lady. Both her parents died with a shot.
Oh, they still died with the shot?
And they were younger parents. Not super young, but in their 60s or something. And they got it and they were fine, and then they just had complications with it. So I was just like, wait, just a little.
Okay, I understand.
I'm a strong person, but when it comes to shots and stuff, I always have weird reactions and stuff, which is really weird because I do drugs and I'm fine. I don't know why shots. For some reason, it doesn't do well for me. I don't know.
Well, it's a chemical, It's something that's foreign to your body, and your body has to create an immune system in response to this new chemical, entering. So I get it. I get the people's apprehensiveness about it and stuff, but
I'll probably wait just a couple more months, just a couple more, maybe 2 or 3 more months, and then I'll probably get it, eventually and stuff, But
your mom's got that.
She's got both, and then Joshua is vaccinated. I think he's getting his second one in a couple weeks and stuff.
So Josh already got it too. Okay.
Yeah, Joshua got his first one. He's gonna get his second one.
Okay.
But
it's it's. I mean, whatever your choice is and whatever you decide, that's your decision. But it definitely feels like. Whatever, of course, there's always the possibility of what if I have a bad reaction? But then for me, at least, it's just a peace of mind. I think at the end of the day, it's just to know really one step closer to normalcy, and just the fact that that it's
going over the hump.
Yeah, going over that hump and just not. I don't know. You see, even when I get the shots, both of them, I'm still
careful.
When is it when will I even be ready to not wear a mask?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
When?
No, I I think everyone will have like their own amount of time. Like not everyone's just gonna be like, okay, everyone can take off the gas now.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's definitely like a lot of fear around it and stuff.
Yeah. So
I mean, it's crazy because a lot of people used to ridicule like Muslim women for like completely being covered up, and it's and me too. I was just like, why is it their choice to cover up?
Oh, it's
like,
part of religion.
Well, their religion, but I'm like, even it has to be religion, but I'm like, what is that person's personal preference? I know they're like pushed by culture, religion, their family, their society to like cover up.
Yes.
But I'm like, what about that person? Maybe that person doesn't want to cover up, but I don't know whether, but like, it was just very odd to me that like you covered everything up, you know what I mean? But now it's like, it kind of gives you perspective because everyone's doing it here now.
Oh, yeah.
And plus, it's good for protection because they have sandstorms over there. And, like, you're going to definitely want to cover up your mouth and nose.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, it's true.
I mean, and then it protects. I mean, I like my other mask, because it has SPF 35.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's cooling, but also it's SPF 35 or 45.
Oh, wow, okay.
So it's like, it's a nice protection, like around the face during the daytime.
Sun can get a little intense,
Do you have one of those I would think you would get one, like it's like a SPF shirt. You've seen them.
I've seen them, but I don't have an SPF shirt. No,
For some reason, I would think that you would, because you're obsessed with sunblock.
Yes, I do like to. I don't like the. I'm not crazy about the sun.
Which is nice because you look young.
Or being in direct sunlight for too long.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool that your mask had the SPF and everything.
Yeah. You can get it at Costco. I get mine at Costco.
No, I just like it. I think like just during this time, how like all these designs, all these different masks.
Oh my God, yes.
Like, just a invisible, the shield, the invisible shield, but it's just like a glass. Like, it's very futuristic looking. But then I saw another mask online where it's like heat sensitive. So like this woman, like a Harry Potter fanatic, it's like the map, and it's like in this invisible, it's like black looking, like dark looking. But then as soon as she like puts on the mask, because the heat from her breath, it shows like, it's almost like the mug that you put hot water and it reveals an image. Yeah. That's exactly like when she breathes, like all these like images show up.
Yeah, people are starting to, it's like another way to express yourself.
Exactly.
Definitely. Because I've noticed like after, months and months have gone by, everyone's starting to be like more playful with it. And it's just part of their attire. It's just how they like express themselves. And I think even far after the pandemic, people are still going to wear masks for fashion. I think so. I definitely think it's here to stay. And like, when you watch those like sci-fi movies and you're just like, why is everyone wearing masks? Yeah. Or like, why is everyone wearing this like plastic shield on their face? You know what I mean? Yeah. And I would think that like the fashion will continue to evolve. And you're just like, oh, I get it. There was a pandemic. That's why they're and then just
the mask just and now it's like part of it. As Liz put it, our earlier episodes. Or like mask the new socks or something. What did you say?
Yes, I said the masks are the new socks and underwear, Debbie.
Yeah, I was like, sure, Liz.
No, because I said it like I had to tell you something super important.
I know. She's like, Debbie. Masks are the new socks, and I was like,
okay.
Revelation. I guess you're right, Liz. I mean. But I can walk without socks, like walk out without socks and not feel like...
And how about underwear?
Oh, underwear, no. I need to wear underwear.
Yeah.
I need to wear underwear. But,
well, it's just funny because you have, like, these garments, like, these smaller pieces of, like, garments that you need. Like, for most people, it would be underwear and socks, right? But now you have to grab that mask too. Yeah. Like, I've gone into my car, I'm like, fuck, I forgot my mask. I have to go back, like... backtrack and stuff, but like, yeah, people, masks are the new socks and underwear. Head explodes, mind explodes. But I want to tell you this. Yeah. Do you remember this memory brings me so much joy.
What?
So much joy. Do you remember that ride that they closed down over at Disneyland in Tomorrowland? It's called Rocket Rods. No. And it seated 3 people. And me and Donna went on it. And it's kind of like a futuristic drag race kind of ride. So in the beginning, you're propelled really fast. So I remember it was the shortest person that sits in the front, which is you, Debbie, because the seat is tiny.
Yes.
And then it goes Donna, and then me in the back. Of course, I would pick the front if I could, but But anyway, so this part goes in, and this thing, I think it got closed down because it went too fast, and the structure, because it's above. It's like where the I think it's called trolleys, or they had some kind of like transportation system on, like elevated from the ground. Okay. So it's like on these pillars, and then they have the tracks on top, like the monorail. Oh, but it goes throughout the Tomorrowland. So it kind of travels around. So that's why it was a trolley before. You can go to different parts of Tomorrowland.
Got it.
But this time they put rocket rods, which was a futuristic drag race style transportation system that would get you to places real fast. Yeah. So like I remember Debbie wore like something like this, like really thin, because it was like summertime, right? We waited so long for this, right? We finally got on. We're all excited. And then we had no idea how much power this thing had. And I remember when we propelled onto the track, into a tunnel, I just remember Debbie's like arms and legs flailing because it was just so much G-force. And you had no control over your limbs. You were like a little rag doll in the front, like the the mast of a ship. Yeah. And they always have like a person or like an animal, like chisel. You were that. You were just you were like flailing like.
Yeah, this sounds horrifying.
It was so much fun. Like it was so much fun, but I could tell like because you're hitting with all the air.
Yeah.
And I'm in the back like comfortable.
So you're just like leaning back watching.
Yeah, I'm just like
watching my arm like whoa.
Yeah, I was like whoa, and then I just remember it was just like just so much force coming onto you. Yeah. I felt bad. It was so funny. I just remember that part. And it's sad that ride had to be discontinued. You only rode it once.
Obviously, I'm probably not that sad about it because it sounded like I had a horrible time on it. I probably was like, let's not go on that again. But you're just like, yes. Let's do it again.
It was so great. I know you suffered, but thank you for suffering a little bit because it brings me joy to this day.
I must have blocked that out because I don't remember that ride.
Yeah, you must have. You had no idea what I was talking about. You're this ride. Okay.
I could definitely imagine myself being like, just like tossed around.
Well, Debbie, I feel like you're down to ride all the rides. Okay, she's down, but she has no problem saying, I'll pass. Yeah. Me, I'm like, I have to go on every fucking ride. Like, I'll go on it like 4 or 5 times. I'm like, what's it called? Adventure junkie.
Yeah, when it comes
adrenaline junkie.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice. Yeah. No, all those roller coasters, like, it's just, they're just so fun. But I just remember as a Goliath or something, like, I think we might mention it in an episode, but like, me and Donna, like my twin sister, like just like passing out almost from the G-force, like, just going crazy.
Six Flags.
Six Flags. Good times.
Remember we did go one time. It was just you, me, Joseph, and another friend. And remember Full Throttle? Do you remember Full Throttle?
Yeah, that sounds really familiar.
Okay, it was the one that it's kind of short ride, but it's like it goes up really high, really fast, and then the drop is really steep.
Oh,
and it goes down, and then it goes through a tunnel, and then it corkscrews in the air, and it stops. And you're held, like, you're just, like, up there. Like
suspended in there.
Yeah, it's weird how this roller coaster stops at weird times.
Okay.
Like, on purpose.
Yeah.
So it's kind of complicated in that way, and then you go backwards.
Oh yeah, I remember that name full throat. That sounds so familiar.
It's kind of like Boomerang from Knott's Berry Farm, but like technologically and like design wise, it was like the future.
Oh,
didn't it feel like it felt like that?
Yes,
for sure.
No, I remember that ride, but I remember when Donna was mentioning like. She was on I think it's Riddler's Revenge.
Yeah, the one standing up.
And
then you have your crotch.
Yeah, the crotch. And she like, I guess she was like bouncing around, and then they like
I
locked it in. And then, and it was like her crotch was like hanging, and like she was just like, she's just really like just hanging from it. You're supposed to be like standing calmly, and then locks in. Yeah, locks. But she was like moving around, and she's like, "Whoop, whoop." Donna. And she's like, "Oh, like my crotch."
She paid for that one, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. She did.
Because that one, you definitely feel the force like in your heels, like when you're going upside down or whatever.
Yes.
You feel like your weight pushing down on your heels. You know?
Yeah.
So all that weight went to her crotch.
Yeah, that was painful.
She made it
sound like it's really painful.
There's this one roller coaster though I want to take you and Donna and Joseph and Joshua and a bunch of other.
No, like,
there's a roller coaster I'm like so amazed by. It's called Steel Revenge.
What revenge?
Steel Revenge.
Who is that?
I know. Okay, so it was in
Who's Revenge?
I went to when I was with my sugar daddies or whatever, and they're like, "What do you want to do?" And I was like, "We can either." They were like, they gave me a bunch of like options to do, and they're like, or we can drive to Ohio and go to amusement park with roller coasters. And I was like, ding ding. I want to go there.
So your sugar daddies took you to an amusement park?
Oh, yeah. A lot of weird things happen with my sugar daddies. Like, I've met some of them, like, wanted me to meet their dad. I met a whole family before.
Oh, okay.
Like, extended family. It was crazy. Like they wanted me to meet them. I've met daughters.
Got it.
I've met mothers. It's very strange.
Because at this point, you're like considered like their escort or their companion, their
girlfriend, or like a close friend. But everyone knows. They're just like, what are you doing hanging around with this one like this younger Asian girl? Like, okay, dude, we know what's happening. But or like sometimes I would go on trips with like a whole group of friends. And they would just know what's up. Like, it's just like, it's their side lady or whatever. It's like, it's normal in their life.
Circle,
you know what I mean? Especially when it comes to like old men that have power and money. Like, they think it's like, it's okay. I can have a family and another girlfriend. Like, that's cool. I deserve this. Like, that's in their mind. Like, there's nothing wrong here. I'm already doing everything. Oh, my wife doesn't want to have like, enjoy time with me, then
I'm gonna find someone else.
And I'm keeping the peace in the family. And it's like totally normal in their mind.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that? I mean, it must be a little awkward for you though. No, maybe at first. Well, but then when it happened to more than once, you're like, I'll get used to this.
You think the thing is like when I can be sociable. Like I'm actually a very personable person, so it's like very easy for me to like jump into the mix. You know what I mean? Like, and they all like me. They like want me to come back and stuff. And it's just like, but there's instances like where I had to meet the mom. Like it wasn't supposed to happen. We were supposed to be separated. Like.
Mom as in the wife or like grandma?
As the grandma.
Grandmama?
And then she knows, and she ended up liking me more than the wife.
Oh.
Which is the crazy part because the wife was another Korean lady. And obviously this man has a Korean fetish, everyone, okay? Like,
clear.
Korean wife, like half Korean kids and stuff. And then, so it wasn't supposed to be like that. It was like on a cruise. And I was like, as long as we're separate and I don't get mixed up in your personal, like, then I'm good. But
You're on a cruise.
yeah, I was on a cruise, and we were supposed to be
Stuck on this
separated the
boat.
whole time.
Oh.
We ended up having dinner every night together, and then having a couple more trips after that too.
With grandma.
Yeah, and grandma knows that her son is not divorced.
Oh, wow.
Like it was crazy. It was just like she just like loved me so much. She was just like she like, and I enjoyed her company too. You know, like
yeah.
this like old tiny little Jewish lady that always had so much to say. You know, I mean, she wasn't the nicest, but like she was definitely like grumpy and stuff and alone. But yeah, that was a weird circumstance.
I mean, yeah. That is weird.
But like families, I met families, like nephews and nieces, and like
and so you're
like
just
grandma,
grandpa.
I
guess you're just the girlfriend.
I guess like because in a way, like I was like a shared girlfriend. I know that sounds really hoish, okay, and it is, okay, but that was my life, okay.
That was your life.
And I mean, there was a lot of. I feel bad. Bad, but at the same time, all these people knew what they were getting into.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are very satisfied.
Yeah.
You know, they are more than happy with the experience and stuff.
I mean,
yeah.
Well, how do you, my question is like, how do you charge them? Charge by the hour, by hanging out with them? Like, you charge by the day?
It's not
flat rate?
It's like, it's just gifting.
Oh, God.
Yeah, there's no charging because they're not really like clients. It's just like, oh, you enjoy hanging out with me? Okay, like, well, what are you offering to hang out? You know, like, and then it's kind of like, you know, they say, hey, like, oh, I'll take care of your rent for you, or I'll take care of this for you, or like, and then you just sum up that amount, and then they gift you it.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, but you of course your time is like very precious and stuff, so you have to really like price really high. It's not like something so attainable for everybody, you know. So but yeah, that I mean, I guess one of these days we can go into like detail of the stories, you know what I mean? Like these really crazy lifestyles that people check. And I'm actually the one person that tries to get people to go back to their wife. How fucked up is that?
What do you mean try to get them back to their wife?
I try to convince them, persuade them, because a lot of the times you're talking. You know, you're talking, you're sightseeing, you're having dinner or lunch or whatever. And of course, there's so many like personal things that you talk about and stuff. And you're there basically, you're like,
kind of like a therapist.
You're a therapist. You're a therapist, and so I'll try to like persuade them to go back.
Oh, is it just like? I mean, you don't. In a way, doesn't that? I mean, I know this sounds like bad.
Counterintuitive.
Yeah, shouldn't like you want them to stay with you?
Yes,
and you want them to wife you up and like.
So most girls in my position would want to have everything, like take everything. Me, I'm like grateful for what I have. The time we spend is the time we spend together, and then we'll move on. You know what I mean? Like I don't need you in my grasp, in my claws. I don't want to like drain you, you know, to your every last drop. I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, you have issues, like these certain issues, but I feel like you guys both need to try at it from like where I was coming at, you know, like I'm just a stepping stone for you to like, you know, it's okay to make mistakes and seek out certain kind of emotion, because a lot of these people are not emotionally or physically like met. You know what I mean? And they don't know how to explain that to their partner because they have kids and it's complicated.
Yeah,
like so many years in between them. They don't know how to communicate or like
express exactly,
or the other partner is just not interested in like meeting them halfway or something. And there's so many different things that people are going through in their lives and stuff. But I do my best to just like, hey, why don't you guys, like, I just try to be a good therapist, and I don't try to bend them in my way. I try to
tell them like, kind of nudge them back into like, hey, you know, like, it's not. Don't think it's over with your wife, or like
yeah.
I think you should still try.
Yeah,
like
I know it's so
I'm
fucked.
like, I'm trying to think to
it's
myself.
so
but,
weird
like, how that conversation goes, but like
yeah.
But yeah, it is counterintuitive because again, if you want this person to stick around, you convince them that you're the best choice. You're the right. You should leave your wife. The opposite. You should leave your wife. You should leave your whoever you're with and like be with me.
Yeah.
I'm the one for you.
Well, but I always tell them like, I'm already seeing like so many people, like I can't ever be the one for you.
Oh, you say that to them.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Doesn't that ruin the the illusion that like doesn't that get them angry? It gets them feeling not as special. I think your whole point is like stroking their ego and like.
Yeah, but at the same time, you're just like, hey, like I got my schedule full, and it also shows them like, oh, I'm not the only one, so I gotta really like step up.
Yeah.
When I do meet her, I gotta really step up because she's already around all these other, like an elite group of men. You know what I mean? So it just kind of tells everyone like, hey, you have to meet a certain standard when we do meet and stuff like that. But
so basically, you kind of like remind them like, hey,
that this is
what it is.
Yeah, I'm here to have fun.
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, we're having fun. We're doing all these like eco tours or like having fun dinners, going out like doing fun things, but like just know that like that's it. Yeah, I do my best. It's so hard sometimes to take person out of the fantasy because I'm just like, you can meet all their needs and stuff, but yeah, I always just tell them like, I don't want to be with you forever.
Oh, wow.
But they still come. I mean, if they still come, then like, okay.
I just think like in a, all the different men that you met along the way, like I'm sure you definitely had your share of like, I don't know, it's like stalkers and like ones that are obsessive and ones that are just like, no, you're mine, you belong to me.
I had the scariest one was I had some scary moments when I was dancing because I would have like sometimes like cars follow me and then I'd be like, that car has been following me way too long, so I would have to make like extra turns. But like, yeah, I've had an instance where I actually had contact a lawyer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and make sure that this person does not bother me. Like,
oh my
yeah,
gosh.
which is that's also very scary.
Yeah.
Like the person like showed up to my house.
Oh my gosh.
And then my mom let the person in. I was like, Mom, you always tell us never to let, people come into our house that you don't know. I'm like, how could you let this person in, Like, I don't want to tell the whole story now.
Yeah.
But like, she's like, he was crying outside, and I was like, then definitely don't let him in. What are you doing? But like, yeah, my mom actually met one of my sugar daddies, which is like, and it's so crazy because she predicted it like 4 or 5 months prior, and I was like, ugh, that's creepy.
That's
and then it happened, and I was like, oh my God. It's funny because another Jewish man came to my front door when I wasn't there, when I was living in Hawaii. And that's, that guy told my brother that my dad wanted to meet up. That was, yeah.
Okay.
So isn't that weird? It's just like, why are all these Jewish men coming, like, showing up at our front door? It's so weird.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, like, I mean, it can get dangerous too. And this person actually has, I feel like, psychological issues. Yeah. Like, I actually tell people that I don't feel like it's right with, I tell them to just go away. They want to hang out with me and they're like, oh, I want to give you this and that, and I'll give you jewelry and I'll take care of your rent for like 4 or 5 months, whatever. But it sounds good, but like it's just, you have a weird feeling.
Yeah.
Like too clingy. Like they just want everything of you. They just want to be part of your real life.
Yeah.
And which is just, it's scary.
Yeah.
It's really, really scary. Like, it was really heavy for a while.
Yeah.
Which was really worrisome. But I mean, like, I had it all legally taken care of. And, you know, my lawyer was like, he can't do jack shit. There's nothing. She's like, think about what he's done. Like, he's the one who pursued you. He's the one who says he wants to marry you, and then you think that he can do anything legally. Like, he gifted you everything. There's no. She's like, I've heard this before. Like, this is nothing.
Yeah.
She's like, don't even worry.
Well, I'm glad, like, your mom was okay after letting this guy in. And like,
I tried to talk to her, and she took it really well. She's like, yeah, I let him in because he said that, like, he wants to marry you and stuff. And I was like, oh my God. And then Joseph came through the door and saw him sitting and shoot. He was like, who the fuck is that? And he went in and, like, told him to get the fuck out. He's like, you're not fucking welcome here. Like, yeah. And I wasn't home for all this. I was like, sorry.
No, there's a lot, Liz.
It's a lot. I know.
It's like your sugar daddy and like Joseph, which is at that time your boyfriend or husband at that time. Was he?
He was my husband. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we were having like problems like in and out like of our whole life. You know, it was like, you know, there was a lot going on, you know. There was times where I didn't even know where our relationship stood, you know. So, you know, I just did what I had to do, you know.
For those of you who don't know, like, Joseph is her husband and boyfriend, but like Joseph like knows all about this about Liz and everything. Like, it wasn't like a secret or anything.
No, it wasn't. But there was.
But that's what also caused, I'm sure, caused strain in the relationship.
Yeah. But, like, you know, there was a lot of, like, times of exploration where he's just like, okay, just go do whatever you want, you know? And I'm like, okay, then I'll just go do whatever I want, you know? But now we know for sure. It's like, after experiencing everything, it's just like, it's so apparent that we're meant for each other. We're the only ones that can handle one another. Like, I mean, I'm a very clean person. Like, and I try to be, like, presentable and stuff and just neat and stuff. But there's no other person that would, like, let me lay in bed, like this, and, like, eating a cookie where, like, crumbs all over the place. Like, this is my messy, like, dirt that I have. Like, I'll eat a cookie, and I'm in bed, and I'm just watching TV like a zombie, and I have cookie crumbs all over my shirt. And he's like, who else would be like, here you go, and puts a napkin. I'm just like
Jabba the Cookie Monster.
Yeah, like a Cookie Monster,
or like Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah,
he's like Princess Leia. Like,
he's like Princess
serving
Leia.
you.
Yeah, he's like Princess Leia, like serving me.
Here
you go, you monster. Oh, by the way, what do you think your spirit animal is?
Spirit animal. Maybe sloth.
Well, I know.
Maybe a sloth.
Sloth. Okay, I know hamster.
Hamster.
Hamster, definitely.
But sloth, because they're like kind of slow, but they like sleep, but they always like kind of smiley.
Yeah.
And they kind of have like this like creeper smile sometimes.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I just feel like they move slowly. And
I love
like,
sloths, and that's why we're friends.
Yeah.
And I'm a bit of a sloth too, like. But sloth, do you think that's the only ones? Hamster and sloth.
Hamster and sloth, yes. I think that's like.
Isn't it funny? Because all these, like, most people will be like, I'm an eagle. I am a dragon. I'm a unicorn.
I'm a dolphin.
Yeah, I'm a dolphin. Or I'm a tiger. Like, they have all these, like, cool animals.
Yeah.
And I respect that you're very honest with your spirit animals. Because mine are like, Joseph says I'm a piranha.
A piranha.
A piranha.
Wait, why? Because you eat flesh? I don't know. Like, what do you?
Well, so when there's something like food that I really like or something, I'll just like tear it. I'll tear it up, and then I'd like to like bite skin and pull on it with my teeth.
Got it.
Like different parts of like. I'll bite like Joseph's like calves. I'll take the like meaty part and I'll just like bite on it. And then I'll like pull on it a little bit like a dog.
Yeah.
Or I'll like, like when he takes out his plugs and he has like those noodly ears.
Yeah, it's loose.
Oh, my favorite is to like bite it and just like
like gummy bears?
Yeah, like gummy O's.
Gummy O's.
Yeah, it's like my favorite. And then I'm a monkey. So these are all unflattering ones. A sloth. I'm a sloth.
Okay.
So monkey, piranha, sloth, and yeah, that's it, I think.
Yeah. Oh, because you like bananas?
Oh, and a rabbit and a cat.
A rabbit and a cat.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So
spirit animals.
I'm a horse. I'm like something majestic, but all of mine are like pretty.
Yeah, I mean
they're
cool
honest.
Animals. Yeah, they're honest.
They're honest.
Oh, cool animals, I still think.
Well, I wouldn't think people would say my spirit animal is the piranha.
Yeah. My spirit animal is piranha because I like to chew on Joseph's ears, like with his earlobe. Like, it's not like a sexy like nibble. It's like, ma'am. I could just see like.
Yeah, I like to like sometimes like just suck on it or like. But like, yeah, I like to like nibble on it and just like.
But it's just like this like loose hanging earlobe. Just has, hey, you know what? Whatever rocks your socks, Liz. You do you. You know what? I'm not judging. That's cool.
No, but I'm pretty sure I can gross you out. Like
it's cool. It's cool.
It's like let's see how deep we can dive in. But no, I used to when I first saw his earlobes because he has bigger ones than most people plugs. So like when he first took it out when we were first dating, like it really freaked me out.
Oh yeah, it's like this loose,
very loose hole, and you're just like, I don't know, fucking like it was so bad though. Like this is how bad my family is. Like my aunt ordered him to go and sew his ears right away.
Oh,
is that mean? Isn't that so mean? I think it's just like this man is so sweet.
Yeah.
Like who cares how he looks? Like every time she would see him, she'd be like, ugh, so disgusting. Go sew your ears right now, or you're not allowed in the family or something. I'm just like, it's so terrible how like how people can react in that way.
Yeah, they just judge somebody just by the way they look.
It's terrible. But anyway, I really love this shows how much I love him is because I don't see any of that. I don't see the tattoos. I don't see the piercings. I don't see the plug or the the loose earlobes and stuff. It's just like I love him. I don't see any of that stuff. You know. Even though if I see it, I think it's beautiful. I think every part of him is beautiful. Like the loose skin, whatever. Like I think it's beautiful. Actually kind of looks like a lot of tribal people.
Oh yeah,
like indigenous people have that, or like people from Avatar.
From Avatar. Let's
get fantasy.
Whip your hair. He's got long hair.
Yeah.
Liz got long hair. They can both do a ponytail.
Yeah, let's
wrap around.
We should
braid
do
your
that
hair together.
Maybe I should do a picture of us like with our hair braided.
Yes.
Together. Strange, but
that's you guys though. You guys are a strange couple, but you guys work. So
we
makes
do.
sense.
We do work. But I want to ask you, you went many trips to Hong Kong.
Yes.
What are
growing up?
What are your most? I know. Okay, tell them you ate frog sperm soup.
Yes, I ate frog sperm soup. Yes.
Okay. Can you set that table for us and tell us like how that experience went? Did you even know? Were you prepared?
No, did not know what it was.
All of a sudden it happened. I want to know how it tasted to you. What's the texture?
My uncle took me, my sister, and my dad and my mom to a restaurant. It was like this. I feel like we had to take a little boat to this little island.
That sounds fun.
Just to try it at this exotic restaurant, right? And we met with his like Japanese clients. I guess it was like he's a businessman. So and they like exotic.
Wait, is this the uncle that does cosmetics?
Yes. Yes. So we go and we go to this restaurant, and while we're waiting for the food, I remember me and my sister and my dad, we go to the back of the restaurant, and there's this enclosure, and
what does it look like in there? Is it like
kind of
fancy?
dark? No, it was like
dark.
Well, like the restaurant itself was fine. Like it's just like just seemed like it wasn't fancy, but it wasn't like a hole in the wall either. It was just
like a rustic.
Nah, it's just like your white walls and just your glass table, the Chinese typical at a Chinese restaurant table, and it was just there's not like a cute decor or anything like that.
Okay.
But they're known for their food, their exotic food. But I remember us going in the back and like there's this enclosure, glass enclosure, and there's this lonely, sad ostrich.
Aww.
Just by itself in this enclosure. And I don't know if they eat the ostrich or they eat her eggs.
Yeah.
But like it was so sad. But I was like, but me and Dad were literally like, oh, look, an ostrich.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
We just thought it was like a zoo or something, But anyways, we go back and we sit down and the first thing they bring out is this plate of look like mealworms.
Okay. Yeah. Mealworms.
Mealworms or something like that. And
they sauteed them.
Fry them or saute them and stuff. And they was brown and crispy and roasted. And we just knew right away, we did not want to eat that. We knew something was weird. And so we were just quiet. And we don't want to eat that. And then they brought out something else and everything. And finally, they bring out, this soup. And my uncle's like, oh, eat the soup. And we're just like, okay, we're starving. We haven't ate anything else. And so we're like, okay, fine, we'll eat the soup. So we eat the soup. And it tasted I don't remember quite what it tasted. I remember it was milky, kind of. It was kind of creamy looking. Obviously, and then
so it's white.
It was kind of white, yellowish white,
yellowish white.
Yeah, and we drink the soup, and all of a sudden, my uncle's laughing. He starts.
So he's not eating the soup.
I think he's eating the soup too.
Okay,
but he's laughing really hard.
Oh no!
All his Japanese guys are laughing. And we're like, "What's so funny?" And we're like, "What's funny?" And then he tells my dad in Chinese, and my dad tells us in Chinese.
What's your dad's face?
He started laughing too. He thought it was funny. And then my mom they all thought it was funny. They all thought it was so hilarious.
What?
And they tell us it's my dad's it's frog sperm soup.
Oh my God.
What? Why are we eating this? And whose job is it to jerk off these frogs?
How many do you have to jerk off?
Jerk off these frogs in the back. This is their
this
is their highlight of their culinary careers. Can you imagine a sous chef is yeah, I jack off frogs.
It's my honor.
It's my honor. They watch frog porn in the back kitchen. But I'm sure the whole soup wasn't all frog sperm. I mean, that's a lot of sperm to fill a whole bowl.
Yeah.
I think it's just a little bit, drizzled in there. Somewhere.
Jizzled in there.
Jizzled in there. Yeah, so that happened, and that was probably the strangest thing I ever
what did
had.
it taste like? Okay, so it was warm.
It's warm. Yeah, it's on the warm side soup. I think it's sweet. I think it's almost like a dessert soup or something. Considered a dessert.
I was thinking savory. So is it kind of like?
No, it was
did
savory.
it have the consistency of jam? It's the tapioca.
Oh
type
yeah, it kind of reminded me of that.
Like
it kind of reminded me of
so
that.
It was sweet like that,
but not. I wish I want to say honestly. I tried it and then but then my uncle was laughing, so I wasn't.
So you're something's up.
I wasn't focused on the taste so much. I was just more focused on why is he laughing?
Yeah.
So I don't remember but I remember I think it was on the sweet side. But
interesting.
It wasn't yum, slurp, this is the best thing ever. It was just we took a bite and my uncle started laughing. And I'm like, why is he laughing? And we knew something was up.
Oh, gotta make the man happy in some way. I mean,
yeah.
I'm guessing that was the best laugh of his year or something.
Yeah, he thought it was hilarious. And
wait, what did it So you and Donna looked at each other?
Yeah, we're just looking at each other.
What the
dude, that's gross, man. Why did you
And
why are you ordering? Why are you ordering this? This is the worst restaurant ever. This is
I think
worms and frog sperm soup. Like, this is not what I want.
I think they found it amusing because you guys are, born in the U.S.
Yeah.
And people in the U.S., this is not typical part of our diet. You know what I mean?
Palate.
So I think it's funny to see them like, U.S. born kids trying this out. And I think they just got a kick out of it.
No, they definitely got a kick out of it. And it was not... Yeah, it was a
little too exotic. But do you think that maybe like now that you're older and like you could identify what it is and stuff, like would you still try it and maybe give it another try?
Nah.
No, you're good.
Psychologically, I'm just, I can't get past like it's frog sperm soup.
Frog sperm.
I just can't get past it.
Who just went like the frog decided like the first time they ever made frog sperm soup, they're just like, I'll take this frog and I'll jerk it off. And I jerked it off. Let's taste the sperm.
Liz, they just gave a frog a BJ, okay?
Oh my God, you're right.
That's probably what they did.
Oh my God.
I think the way they harvest it is they actually cut open the frog and like get the sack.
Okay, that makes more sense.
So giving it a blowjob. I think that makes the most sense. And they're just like, this is its sperms. This is where the sperm.
They want to use
made.
Everything.
They use every part of the frog. And they're like, this is the best. Let's see the sperm. Like, let's give it a.
Yeah. Let's give it a taste.
And this could be part of the soup. Let's do it.
It's perfect. It's perfect for the soup.
Genius.
Yeah,
Gustavo.
delicacy.
Genius, Gustavo.
Yeah.
Genius.
Do you think it was expensive?
Oh yeah, that whole restaurant I think is all considered exotic. If it's exotic, then it's expensive, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was like one of like probably my most memorable meal. Not in a good way, but most memorable meal in Hong Kong.
Oh man!
But actually, one of like a story that comes to mind that probably was the funniest thing that happened to me. With me, my dad was there too.
I don't
know if I ever told you this story.
Maybe not.
But basically, my whole family was there, including my older sister Diana, and she wanted to make this watermelon feta cheese salad. She was doing like a dinner meal for my one of my aunties. It was her birthday. So my sister was coming up with the menu. And
that's nice.
Coming up with the menu, and then
special.
Yeah, my auntie.
Am I?
No, that's me. That's me. It was my auntie's birthday, so birthday dinner. So my sister came up with the menu, and they had other people to like cook the meal. But my sister was gonna come with the menu and show them how to cook it and stuff. So she wanted to do like a watermelon.
This sounds like a little bit more recent.
Yeah, it was a couple years. It was one of our.
It was not like a trip where you took in middle school or high school.
No,
it was like
no.
In the last 5 years.
Gosh, it's been so long since I've been to Hong Kong.
6 years.
Probably
6
beyond
years.
A little beyond that, but like before my bipolar.
Before your bipolar ever hit.
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
So I think around that time. Yeah, it was before my bipolar hit.
Okay.
Anyways, so basically, she's like, I need feta cheese.
How did you get feta cheese?
In Hong Kong, like.
Oh, you can get it in Hong Kong.
Well, we didn't know because we're in Hong Kong. Like, it's not like your typical it's not a typical ingredient.
It isn't, but I hear that there's a lot of foreigners living in Hong Kong.
Yeah, there is, but feta cheese is very specific.
Yeah.
So
it's Greek.
Yeah, so we're just like, gosh, they're not a big cheese because they don't Asian people are lactose, right?
Yeah.
So they're not a big cheese people.
Except for the Korean people, they're getting on that cheese heavy now.
Oh, nice.
Real
nice.
heavy. Okay.
Yeah, no. So my sister's like, I need feta cheese. So me and my dad were like, okay, we'll go find it for you.
Oh my God.
We go hunt for this feta cheese, right? We go and it's walking. It's hot.
So hot. Summertime.
It's hot summertime.
It's like how hot?
Like,
very humid.
It's humid and it's hot. And we're just going down the street, hustling down the street.
Oh
and we're just
goodness.
like going and I'm like, I get a boba. And then we go to like the somebody and we ask them because we first asked my cousin before we leave, like where do we go get feta cheese? Like, I don't know where do we go?
They're like, good luck.
And she's like, oh, just go. Just go. And I was like,
that's not helping at all. Just go.
Okay. thank you. And they're like, that's kind of rude, but whatever. We just leave. And we start walking, and we're like, where's this? Because she's like, oh, and then she also explains like, oh, there's this boat that looks like a boat. She's kind of speaking Chinese and English. Like, there's like boat kind of market, but just go.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. So we just walk down the street, and we're like, where is this boat market, whatever you call it? And so we asked somebody along the way, because it's kind of a couple minutes past, and the person's like, just go. Like, she just said something in Chinese, and like,
dang it, these people
go.
that say,
like,
just go.
And they're kind of rude when they say it.
Yeah,
so you're just like, God, all right.
Yeah.
We're going. We're going. So me and my dad go, and finally we like almost give up, but then all of a sudden we see a distant, like a boat. This
God.
Looking boat thing. So we go, and it's like this like docked boat that looks like it's a facade. It looks like a fake boat. And we go in there.
That's cool.
Yeah, we go in there, and we're just like, we're tired. We're kind of like
dehydrated, maybe?
Yeah, dehydrated. We're kind of confused. Like, we still don't know. And we go to the help center. Like, there's like when you go in there, and she's like, I have my dad ask this time, because last time the other person just like kind of pushed me off. Yeah. My dad asked in Chinese, and the person's like, oh, just downstairs, and she's trying to explain in Chinese and everything. And she's like, and then my dad's like, oh, and she's like, okay, like, just go.
Your dad was born from there, and these people are making it so confusing that even he can't understand.
Yeah, and she's like, just go.
They're not good at giving directions.
They're not good. Yeah, we're thinking like everyone's hella rude, telling us to just go and just do this thing. So we're like, you know what? All right, we're just.
Or they have a lot of faith in you. Sorry, what was that?
I don't know.
Hello? Oh, hi, Mrs. Yan. Sorry.
It's my mom in that.
Sorry, okay, I'm very, like, I just had a really bad, because I was watching a show on murderers. So I'm, like, really edgy. Because, like, at night, like, you know how at night, like, usually I turn off all the lights now? Well, for, like, a couple nights, I had to sleep with the lights on. Because my imagination is too crazy, you know what I mean? So I'm, like, really edgy, because I'm not watching any more shows on murderers anymore. It's not good for me. But anyway, yes.
Yeah. Well, let my mom like ruffle a little bit. Maybe we'll cut this part.
Oh, okay. We'll cut this part. What time are we at?
We're at 52.
52? Okay,
minutes.
Perfect. Sorry, because like I never heard that sound in your house before. So I was like, I thought it was someone out there or something.
No, I totally thought it was someone out there too.
Because I looked at your face and it didn't look normal. Your eyes looked a little alarmed.
Yeah,
so I
heard
like, that scared me even more.
I didn't hear the sound. Mom, you got it?
Yeah. Can you help me?
Yeah. So we're at the 52-minute mark.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks, Liz.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back to your story about the market.
Okay, back to my story about the market. So everyone's hella rude, like I said, telling us to just go. So we're just like, okay, you know what? We're going. But the lady said to go downstairs or go to take the elevator. So we're like,
how many stories is this? One and then one basement, or one?
I think it's a basement, and there's I think it's just like a basement level. I don't think there's anything above. Maybe they can go to the top. Maybe there's a deck. But she told us to go to the basement. So we go, and we go in the elevator. We're in this group. There's other people in the elevator, and me and my dad, we go, and the elevator door opens, and it's our stop, I think. And we're just like, I'm like, is this the floor? Like, is this the market? And like, we kind of turn around to the people behind us, kind of like confirm, like, is this the market? And they're like, yes, just go.
Just go. They all say,
they're all kind of like, yes, just go. And they're like, all at the same time, like,
just go.
Yeah, so we just go. So we're like, okay, everyone's so fucking rude around here. So me and my dad step off. We go, and all of a sudden we see this sign.
Just go?
JUSCO. Just go.
What?
That's the name of the market.
Oh my God.
fucking just
Just go.
But we thought it was just go.
Oh my
this
god.
entire time. We thought everyone
I've never
was
heard
rude,
this story.
but it's actually us that were just being stupid. We're just being
No, I can understand
so
your
stupid.
confusion. You know what I mean?
They would tell us, and they're
Just go.
like, just go.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Just go. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're just going to go then. And so this whole time, we just thought everyone was hella rude, but we're just really stupid.
Well, it would have been easier if they said a whole sentence.
Yeah.
You know, or like a couple few sentences, like explain. Oh, you mean just go? So that's gonna be in the, you know, one of the levels on that market. You know,
Yeah.
like.
But
They
would
have some
explain,
context.
yeah,
you know?
they're like, oh, yeah, in the market.
Just go.
They're like, yeah, that's the market. Just go.
Yeah.
All right, we're going. Bye. So that was it. But anyways,
Oh my God.
I mean, it's a kind of long story, but we didn't even find fucking feta cheese there. They didn't even have
what
it.
they have?
They just had just like regular like different cheeses, but no feta cheese.
Yeah.
But luckily we found it at just a regular market, like regular like
Really?
foreign market, but
Uh-huh.
like it was like their Safeway.
Okay, got it.
Like it's like the Ralph's.
Yeah, the
We
Ralph's.
found like equivalent of that, and it had feta cheese. Thank
Oh my
God.
gosh.
Because were gone for so long.
Yeah.
I don't even know how long me and my
I'm
dad were
thinking
gone.
hours.
I don't know how long me and dad were gone, and then we're like, oh my God, Diana's gonna be so pissed at us. Like if we come back empty-handed without feta cheese.
Right.
So luckily we found the feta cheese, but like yeah. Story.
Did
Moral of the story is don't think everyone's is stupid. Sometimes it could be you.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's such a good
It
story,
could be
Debbie.
yourself the whole time.
Oh my God, that is really good story. Yeah, because I was just like, just go. Yeah, they are being fucking rude. Like,
Yeah,
they obviously don't want to help you.
exactly.
But did you tell this story to your sister? Or
Yes, I did with my sister and my cousin, and they thought it was like the best story ever.
Oh my God.
They thought it was so
really
funny because we just
Because
like,
even your cousin said, just go.
yeah, it's like just go. But I just thought it was just go.
Well, with our, growing up in America, I mean, that's what it sounds like.
Yes.
But
So-
are we too Americanized? Like you ask yourself when it comes to like matters like that or the
Yes.
situation like that, like, am I too American?
I really thought, I really thought everyone was just being rude. But the Chinese people though are kind of rude. Like they are.
You did
like,
tell me that.
They
You did
are.
tell me
They
that.
are known to be rude. Like they'll cut in front of you in line, or they'll disregard you. And they're like, hey, Handi, like move, like in
Yeah.
Chinese, and like if you're in their way. So
Yeah.
like they
Is that
can be
how it
kinda
is
rude.
in Hong Kong too? It's like very bustling.
Yes.
But I'm
like a
sure
city.
there are like, younger, like of our generation and stuff. Are they must be different.
Yeah, I think so.
feel like
but
they-
I think. Yeah, I'm thinking more maybe the older generation.
People. Yeah, the older people. Of course, they've been through older times.
Yes, went through
You
stuff.
know?
So, but yeah, I guess the younger ones are more westernized.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a very bustling and it's always been fun. But like
You
yeah,
always
that's-
see it's hot. Like I never heard
yeah,
you
because
go
we
there.
visit. It's nice when we go during. We used to when we were little. We would go during December, like during Christmas time. We'd
Yeah.
go there actually for Christmas.
That sounds nice, and it's just like a nice temperature, like 70 something.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's very
so
tolerable and
nice.
stuff like that. But in the summertime, yes, it's very hot.
And I know you guys went shopping, but like other than shopping, like what else did you guys do? Of course, eat. Lots of ton of
Eat.
amazing food,
Just
right?
hanging out with my cousins. Like,
Yeah.
I just like we hung out with my cousins.
I feel like you have like hundreds of cousins over there, like a big
We have
family.
we have a big
Big
family over there.
family.
My mom's side of the family for
Yeah.
sure. Like is all over there, and that's why she misses them too.
Yeah.
They're a great family, and just growing up with my cousins and just go visit them during Christmas, and we'd all open gifts, and my uncle would dress up as Santa Claus, and
That's
it's just
cute.
It was just like a fun time, so it was good. But I haven't been back to Hong Kong it's been a long time since I've been back.
I think
so.
the last Asian country you visited, from what I remember, is Vietnam.
Yes, you're right.
How was your Vietnam trip?
So fun.
So fun.
So fun.
How was it price wise? Do you think?
It was
and like
it was very
the
reasonable.
quality of the accommodations. I hear
Yeah.
like you could live like a king.
You can live very well. Like in comparison to like some other like places you would visit, like Japan is more expensive.
Oh yeah,
Vietnam is definitely it's definitely doable and stuff like that.
So where did you guys go first?
We went to Hoi An. And that's I think that's how you pronounce it.
Is that a little bit on the coastline or is it more inland?
It's on the coast, south. And I'm trying to think of you fly into Da Nang, and then you take we took a car to or a bus, one of the two, to travel to Hoi An. And Hoi An is like this. Hopefully, I'm saying it right. Well,
you're doing your best, so I'm pretty sure everyone will forgive you.
But it was this picturesque place. We stayed at this. It felt like a bungalow, and it had like this grass hut kind of feeling. And we had like a nice little patio, and it included breakfast. So we would wake up to like fresh fruits and coffee and all that, and like Vietnamese coffee. And
how is the fruit there?
It's great. I just remember it just being like just a platter of fruit and just eating that. I think mangoes and things like that.
That's right on my alley. I love that.
What I loved about and speaking of Vietnam, what I loved about that we visited there was that they have like an old town, and it's basically a place where it looks like an old towny Asian architecture with kind of low ceiling, but then they have all these shops and a lot of they had some coffee shops and everything like that, but they also had some restaurants, but they also had a lot of tailor shops, custom, where you can get your custom clothes.
Oh yeah, here you can get it cheap there.
What'd
you get?
Almost like $20 or $25 at the time, to pick the fabric you want
and make anything you want.
And they had all these mannequins with all these different styles and all these dresses, rompers, whatever, one piece. And you pick the fabric you want, and you pick I like this style, I want this fabric, and they measure you. And the next day you pick up your clothes.
Wow.
And it was like $25 a pop.
Next day, $20.
$25.
What'd you get?
What I'm wearing.
You got this from Vietnam?
This is actually, when I thought about it, I got this in Vietnam.
What the heck?
Yes.
And you picked the fabric and everything?
I picked the fabric.
Because it fits you perfectly.
It fits me perfectly. Because I'm very petite.
Yeah, and it's hard for you to...
So this is tailored to my body.
Yeah, because it would be hard to find a romper your size.
Oh my gosh, totally.
It was a nightmare.
It was such a nightmare. And so this actually is
I'm so glad that I
brought it up.
We did not
plan
this. We just...
Yes.
This is why we love doing this podcast, because we just have a nice flow.
Yes. Yeah. So actually this is one of the
outfits.
That's
cool.
Yeah.
And it's really breathable because it's hot.
Yes.
Over there.
You can pick any fabric you want.
Yeah.
If obviously the more expensive the fabric, the more it costs. Like Donna, she wanted a linen romper. And so she got a linen made romper. That costs a little more, but still
really reasonable.
So reasonable.
To custom
tailored.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's I would go back there again just to.
I would so want to go. Me and Joseph would want. I think we should try to do a trip in the future.
Oh yes.
And also film it too.
Yeah.
And maybe even do a podcast in Vietnam.
Off location. Yes.
Oh, good.
Mooncakes abroad.
How? Yeah. Oh my god! I got just so excited. Hey. We can, it's not in concrete, but we can always dream about and plan it. I mean,
I don't see why
we
not.
just talked about this and we made it happen. So
true,
you never know. And I've always wanted to go on more trips with you guys because we've always had really good trips.
Yes.
Yeah, they've been all really good. But yeah, on top of that, you guys got around fine without no one speaking Vietnamese.
You're right.
But it'd be nice to have Joseph there. A little extra,
Oh, so nice.
That would be really nice.
Yeah, it was a really good time, and it's one of definitely a memorable trip with my sister Donna, and we had a good time.
You also went with another friend, right? Did you go with one more friend?
No, it was just me and Donna for Vietnam. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That's
because we went to. Nice. I mean, recently, I guess one of our last trips we went to was to Cuba, and that was with Brant.
Okay.
Yeah. And so that was a good time too. But so
that's cool that you have the actual outfit.
I know. I was like, speaking of Vietnam, this is my outfit.
I'm glad that you like we actually. Now I know the story behind it.
Yes,
That's
yes,
crazy. But
yeah.
I want to say your birthday was yesterday.
Yes, it was
Happy
my
birthday, Debbie. This
It
is
was
your
my birthday
month.
yesterday. It's my birthday month. Yes. I turned 34. I know that's crazy to so many people because you probably don't think I look like 34. Hopefully, you don't think I look like 34. But
I don't think you look 34 at all. Like you can. I mean, in the most flattering compliment, like you look like you can pass for like high school.
cool. I'll take that.
I go past by our old high school. I'm like, oh, that person's a high schooler? No way.
No.
And then Joseph would be like, yeah, hun. I'm like, not that person. And I would constantly pick out like different people. I'm like, that surely is not a high schooler, okay? Because if like, I was like, dude, I feel like I could fit in, but is that delusional?
No, it's not. I think we look great for our
Okay.
age. I think we look amazing. And I'm just saying, I'm not just saying that. I
Amazing.
think we look great for it. We look young.
Yeah,
look
we do
young.
look young.
Yeah, so it turning 34 I feel good, I feel good about it and stuff like that. So
Yeah. And we had such a good time yesterday.
we had a great time. We had steak. She had fish. Liz
Yeah.
had fish, and had champagne.
Yeah, we had champagne.
Liz drove us.
Champagne.
Champagne. Liz drove us. She was so sweet. She was
We went to Laguna.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel very, very lucky that we live here in California, and so many people flock over here from all over part of the country to just vacation here.
Mm-hmm,
And we're like 22 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour away from like everything.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I mean, Laguna Beach, if you guys come to California, Southern California, like Laguna Beach is definitely somewhere you want to go and visit.
Yes, it's nice. It's very nice. It's just a nice area. Like you walk
Yeah.
around and everything. And
Yeah, along the coast. And,
we had the perfect spot
Oh
in
my
the restaurant. It was on the patio. It's a
Yeah.
small patio.
Yeah,
So
it's
there's
a
only a few
smaller
seats.
restaurant, but very fine. It's
Yeah.
fine dining.
Yes.
Casual fine dining.
Casual fine dining.
Very American.
And American for sure.
Yes.
And but we had the best spot I think in the whole restaurant. It was just
Definitely.
on the balcony patio and just like looking out to the the street and the sun setting. It was just so nice.
We got to see all the different the sky changed different colors. It was really inspiring. Like just it was actually my first dinner out in public. So that was
I think
that was my first
something like the dinner, like that for sure. I think it's
Yeah.
for me and Donna too. Now that I think of it, I'm trying to think.
No, you guys dined for brunch earlier that day.
Yeah, but like dinner, like at a restaurant like
Got
that.
it.
That was like outdoor patio.
Yeah.
Like, and this was outdoor patio too, but like it felt different, and we were dressed up.
Yeah, we were dressed up.
So
it was
nice.
everything just went really smooth. Like we weren't too late for it.
Yeah.
It was just very relaxed and what was I gonna say? I liked it how this was. Can we say the place?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, we should say it.
Oh, Nick's Laguna.
Yeah, Nick's Laguna.
I think it's called just Nick's Laguna. I don't know
Yeah,
if it's-
Nick's Laguna Beach.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Nick's
think
Lag-
if you type it up, it's Nick's Laguna Beach.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I mean, they have a smaller menu, but everything is delicious. I mean, they focus on every plate.
Yeah, it's a small menu, but sometimes a small menu is nice. Sometimes
Yeah,
it's, like,
it is.
too crazy of a
Yeah.
menu. Like it's
It's
just
just too much.
overwhelming.
Yeah.
So it was good.
And I thought it was kind of bold because, usually when you go to a restaurant like that, they have maybe 2 or 3 different kind of champagnes. This one I was like, no, you want sparkling? Here's your 2 choices. There's only one champagne, a brut. Okay.
Brut.
What was it called?
Nicholas.
Nicholas?
Yeah.
Nicholas at Nick's.
Yes.
So we had champagne, and that was really good too. It's not a champagne that I've ever tried, and it was really delicious. And we did the champagne. We're like, immediately give us champagne.
Yes.
And it was really good food. Donna did make reservations a month ahead.
Yes.
So if you're gonna go there, like you don't want to be like waiting at the door like some of those people. It was kind of sad to watch those people. They were just
waiting.
they were just like begging to come in.
Yeah.
They just stand there for an hour, and it's just like, oh, how are you gonna enjoy food like that after waiting outside like that for an hour?
That's
like
true.
begging to get in. But I liked their patio because it was elevated. It wasn't like
On the ground.
On the
like,
ground.
yeah, it was
So
elevated.
it did feel like extra privacy, and they had heat lamps on. It was so nice. And then, I just think that we had a really good time.
It was a great birthday. Like, I couldn't, like, as you get older, there's, like, sometimes you feel less inclined to be like, I need a birthday party and celebration.
Yeah.
But maybe for 35, we'll do something, of course, with friends.
Yeah.
But it's also still COVID times.
Yeah.
So we're a little, like, reluctant. But it was just nice. Like, me, my twin, and good friend Liz. And, you know, what more can you ask for? So I just, like, was really happy and just got to hang out and just drink champagne and just eat a good steak.
And perfect atmosphere.
Perfect atmosphere. And then, like, we got back home and we had cake and more champagne.
Tattinger this time.
Tattinger.
Yeah,
which
it was
is
really good, too.
It's good, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a big connoisseur on champagne. Like, I guess if you were to give me a really cheap bottle of champagne and a really expensive, I'm pretty sure I probably would be able to tell.
Yeah.
But it's hard for me to, like, on the top of my head be like, well, this is a really good one because of this and this.
Yeah,
and this.
yeah.
Like, I'm not that good, but Liz and Don, they're like, this is good. Like,
this is good.
This is good.
It was good. We all had really good champagne yesterday, and it was just like the perfect amount of food. No one was like overstuffed and stuff, and and then it was also very cool because me and Donna got high. Like I didn't want to drink too much because, of course, I'm responsible now. I'm a responsible adult, and I wanted to be like a responsible driver. So, like I decided just to smoke out. That makes me sound so responsible. No, I don't want to drink, but I'll smoke out. So yeah, like I smoked out before, and I was it was really nice because usually I just smoke out at my house. And like I told them, I'm a little fearful of like smoking out too hard out in the public. But it was really fun because it's an old street and you got old cobblestones and these little shops and stuff. So it was like a really cool trippy walk back to the car and stuff.
Yeah,
it was just really nice overall. Like it's a nice cool place. If you like, if you're gonna come to California, just to check out our stores and stuff. I think that's a cool place to walk around.
Yes.
Laguna, because you get the hilly shops, and then you also could just go to the beach right there. Yeah, which is
I
really,
totally
really
agree.
Nice. But I'm also gonna take you to Myeonggrang hot dog.
Oh yeah.
I'm also getting you that.
Yeah. No, I totally
for your birthday.
Oh, you don't have to.
Yes, let me.
She already got me and my sister Donna.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a little bit.
Oh, she got us.
Oh, I'm gonna put up a picture, this badass picture of them, Donna and Debbie,
with champagne and our what do you want to call? What is it called? Like a one's not
I
a
call
one.
it moo-moo.
It's like a moo-moo.
It's a winter moo-moo. It's not just a moo-moo, but it's a winter moo-moo.
A winter moo-moo.
Winter moo-moo.
So it's like furry and like it's like fleece or like a really soft
It's
fleece?
definitely like some kind of polyester or something like that, but it feels so soft. Touch. Like you described it as like a hug.
Yes, it's like a warm hug.
Yes.
And it's just like it's like
it's full.
It's kind of like a snuggie, like
snuggie.
but like an elevated snuggie because
it's a luxurious
snuggie.
Yeah, and it has a hood on it too, and nice. it just looks so like. Donna said she felt like she was wearing chinchilla fur or something like that.
It's so nice.
But you won't feel bad if you ruined it. You know what I mean? Like chinchilla, you could only wear it so much. Like But you can get a good use out of it. And, But you guys look great, and I'm gonna post that picture. After this.
It's a great picture.
Yeah,
it's us champagne in our.
Oh my god, it was so.
Elevated snuggie, luxurious snuggie. It was great. It was a great gift, and the cake was delicious. It's a chantilly. It's delicious. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's from Whole Foods, and it's just $28 for like a 6-incher or something like that, and it's just the perfect size for just amount for us. And
I like their cakes.
It was so good.
I've also tried their because for my mom's birthday we got the strawberry shortcake. I think you've seen it there too.
Yes.
It was either the chantilly that we were gonna get or the strawberry shortcake.
Oh, the strawberry shortcake looked great too.
It was good too. It's that like light, fluffy consistency as that one, like not too sweet. So that one's a good one too. But I'm so glad I got to try the chantilly because I've been eyeing that one and I was like, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So good that your dad took another bite.
I took a slice.
Yeah,
he's like, I want another one. I'm like, okay. No, he loves it. And my mom loved it. It was great. And but yeah, it's like just a quiet but like nice dinner and like just hanging out with my parents and Donna and like in a view.
Yeah, it was really memorable. And it was cool too because like during dinner they would get FaceTime with like friends would FaceTime them and like wish them happy birthday. And this one, I'm really like kind of sad that I didn't capture it, but one of your guys' friends FaceTime and he was like singing like happy birthday,
yes.
happy birthday. And it was really cute because like you guys would like start dancing, like seat dancing and stuff. Yeah. It was really cute.
Yeah.
And it was just perfect timing because it was just sunset and it was just really a fun, festive like atmosphere for it. But chill.
Yeah, it's chill. It's just nice, you know, it's kind of so like low key, you know?
Yeah,
so
definitely.
but it was just, you know, like I think with birthdays, it's like it does also remind you of like the people that you maybe don't see as much anymore or will never see again, maybe in person, but like they still take the time to wish you a happy birthday and like you're just
that is nice.
It's just like a part of you, just like, oh, it's like that's the reason why like it's nice. Some people, I get it why people don't have Facebook or don't check on their Facebook or other social media platforms, but it's nice when they like people like leave you these like happy birthday, Debbie. Like one of my old coworkers that I worked with, he like left me. One of the like crew guys, he left me. He's like, "Hi, Debbie. I know it's been some time since I seen your face, but I still remember how awesome you are."
Oh.
And he like posted a picture of me, him, and another crew member, a friend of ours, that we took a picture when we went out to lunch years
really
ago.
Thoughtful.
And it's like, oh, and then like other people that we've all worked with like that picture too.
Yeah.
Other crew members and stuff like that. And then
that's
like
really nice. That must have felt really nice to get that
it's
message.
good, man. Like when you're feeling low or feel like how can you like feel low when you have like people like that say such sweet things about you? Like it reminds you like of your worth. Like not saying like, oh my worth is counted on like these people telling me this, but like I said, like my love, like words and communication like that is my love language. So like when I hear that, like I'm like, oh, like that's so sweet.
Yeah.
So thoughtful. So yeah, it's just having friends like you and just people I worked with in the past and friends like that still remember me and take the time to say that stuff. It's nice.
It's nice. And you know what? Like I feel like I even more want to celebrate your birthday because you're not like, my birthday. We're going to do this on my birthday. It's my birthday. Like, that's like so annoying. It's such a huge turnoff to me when someone's like that. It's just like, it's just so self-centered. You know what I mean? And it doesn't make you want to celebrate their birthday. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
But with you guys never done like anything like everyone has to be here because it's my birthday. You know, it's always because we wanted to celebrate it.
Yeah, I think, and also if in the past when me and Don did have our birthday parties, like of course it's a party for our birthday, but like it's also a party because we just love to throw parties to see all our friends together.
Yeah, that's another also reason why I love you guys. It's because it's not for selfish reasons. You genuinely love to get people together.
Yeah, just have a good time.
You guys have always been really good hosts.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's good. Like Donna's always been on it with like just like getting people like excited and like I'm just like, you know, her assistant helper that just like helps her get stuff together and stuff. But like together it's like we've had like really good memories. It's just like partying together and just having a good time and
which will happen again.
Which will.
Yes.
It will.
I believe it.
It will. Yeah. No, for sure. And so yeah, I'm excited for what 34 holds for me and for this year, and I just hope to build more memories and stuff like that. You know, so but yeah, I know your birthday is a little bit later, but it's
it's later.
It's later, but I know you're older than me. Yeah, I'm older than you.
We're not the same age anymore.
Yeah,
for a couple months.
But I remember, like in the past, you were kind of like about your birthday. I know you've always been like that, but like, how do you feel about it now?
I think I'm in a little bit more like lighter mood about it. I think now that I have like a different perspective on it, like I don't have to have a party per se on it, but like, I know that now that I understand, like it's important to celebrate it. whether it's, a small thing or something. But yeah, it really is just to gather the people that you love.
Yeah.
Together.
And
it's just an excuse to party a little bit.
Party a little more, yeah.
And some fun.
And I know, you're the kind of person, too, that, doesn't like attention on you.
I don't like the attention. That's why I was so against it.
It's but, if people want to celebrate you, and it makes it, because they're so happy to have you in their lives, they want to celebrate the day you were born because they're you bring them so much joy.
Yeah, and who am I to say,
no?
That's worse too. That's really bad. And I had a lot of time to reflect on that. And I guess I had, I just wanted to work on my birthday. But I'm like, that's a really grumpy move.
Yeah.
That's a really downer move. But then it also has to deal with not bringing attention to myself. I don't like to be I've had lots of birthdays as a little kid, but then I kind of lost the spirit of celebrating a birthday.
Yeah.
But now I think I've rekindled it. It's just because also my selfish reason is wanting to see everyone that I love at the same time and enjoy good food, good drinks, and just be able to talk, because I see now that's what gives me more energy is to see your loved ones and talk and have and laugh, and that's what helps you carry on into the next year in good high spirits.
Totally.
In a good positive way.
Totally.
So.
Again, I people want to celebrate you, let them. If you want to get excited for me, I'm not gonna say you gotta celebrate me. You gotta have. I want the biggest cake. I want this.
Yeah.
It's no, you guys are stoked that I'm alive, that I'm born on this day. Me too. I'm so lucky to have friends and family that love me so much like that, and want, just wish me happy birthday and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's another year around the sun, And it's just woo! It's good. So I don't know what my future holds, but I just feel like even though at 34, I feel like I'm still just getting started.
Yeah, definitely.
In my 20s and stuff.
30s is the new 20s, everybody.
I feel 30s, I feel just so much more sure of myself, as opposed to me at 34 than compared to me at 24.
Yeah.
24 on in a mental hospital or almost getting out of a mental hospital and just all this stuff going on. And now I'm at 34, not to say knock on wood, but not to say anything else is gonna happen, but so but I want us to, before we end or anything, I want to try your swamp water.
Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me.
Yes,
Let's
Liz
try
made
the
this swamp one. Oh, careful when you set things on here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Swamp water.
I don't know what this is.
Okay, so because I know Debbie doesn't really like healthy stuff.
I don't like it. It's just sometimes it doesn't taste good. But, I'll drink it.
Okay, I just wanted to get your reaction. You don't have to like it, but this is actually I call it swamp water, but it's actually spirulina.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Have you had spirulina? So
yes.
this is known as the finest spirulina, and it's made in Hawaii.
Oh.
And I've actually seen the whole video and stuff. So it's algae. It's fine algae, and it has a lot of good. But I actually want to read some of the benefits out to you guys. But try it. I want to see your face.
This is what Shrek would drink. Okay, it smells like. It doesn't really smell like anything really. A little sweet. All right, let's try it.
I knew it.
It's definitely not as memorable as frog sperm soup, but it's not horrible. But it's not good. It's
I knew your face was gonna be like that.
I don't know, Liz. It just tastes like water, but a hint of algae.
Yeah, but you're also not taking big gulps. I want you to fill that mouth and swirl around. Okay, wait, let me read the benefits of spirulina.
I mean, it doesn't taste. I can drink this, but I'm not oh my god,
it's supposed to be.
But it's supposed to be really good for you. So
really hydrating,
Okay, I can drink it.
And it has protein in it too.
Okay.
And I'm gonna benefit. I want to tell you the benefits. I'm like a
I know spirulina, at least at the top of my head, is good for like energy. Like gives you like energy and stuff like that. And I think it's like other health benefits too. But I remember that's like one of the things that stood out to me because I'm like, I'm a sloth. That's my spirit animal. So I get tired easily. So I'm like, spirulina? Yeah. Will that help my energy?
I think so. Here. Where are the 20?
But yeah, it's like watered with a hint of algae taste, I guess. If I knew what algae tasted like. Yeah, it's
well, they call it pond scum. It's another.
I mean, again, these names are not doing anything good for it. But scum what? Pond scum.
So it's really nutritious. 60% of it is protein. So it's 2 times the protein found in red meat.
Oh.
It contains 18 amino acids, including essential amino acids, and 10 of the 12 non-essential amino acids. It's also a great source of phytonutrients, copper, iron, manganese, potassium, and B vitamins, iodine, gamma.
Okay, I'm just drinking more of this.
Linolenic acid. It's also a superfood, and it's a sustainable food source. And spirulina also has the potential to end world hunger.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's very economically good. It detoxes heavy metals out of your body. So it's a powerful detoxifier that removes toxins such as heavy metals from the body.
Nice.
You
see this? So green.
It boosts your immune system. It has anti-cancer properties.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's an anti-inflammatory. It reduces bad cholesterol.
That's so many benefits.
Yeah. Lowers blood pressure.
I should finish this cup.
Improves sinus issues. You have any? You don't have any allergies. You're a tough girl.
Not the moment.
No, you're pretty tough on that kind of stuff. You're like, you never get sick and you rarely get sick.
Rarely.
And then it boosts your energy, like you said. It fights candida.
I don't know what that is.
So candida is like a yeast.
Oh.
Yeah. It's in your intestines, and sometimes people find candida in their vagina.
Oh.
Or so it helps with healthy bacterial flora.
Ah, nice.
So like, yeah, you could drink it. You can sprinkle it on. You could put it in your smoothie and stuff like that. But like, it's highly hydrating. Like sometimes when I'm really dehydrated and I drink it, I'm like, that's exactly what I needed.
Pond scum. That's what I need. I mean, you do look like Struck right now in this green, olive green jacket and just drinking your pond scum. Damn, Liz, chugging it like crazy. Damn.
No, I can drink this all. Like I can. What's it called? I can just kill it. I can kill this.
I mean, it tastes mostly like water. It's not that like, but it does have a hint of I guess algae taste. That's what it is.
Well, we are getting older, and we need to add extra nutrients into our body, even though we look so young.
Even though.
But you did really good. You drank all of that. It wasn't that bad, right?
It wasn't bad. It wasn't
and then
bad.
you kind of get used to it.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't great either. But I know it's great for me and my heart.
Yeah, I gotta take this back. So you drink the rest of this. I'm gonna fill. Come on, Debbie.
Let Donna try it.
She probably already drinks it.
Oh gosh, every last drop in there. Well, thank you, Liz.
So good for you, Debbie. I love you. That's why.
You want me to live longer.
Yeah, but I also wanted to get that reaction. I was like, I already knew. I was like, Joseph, I'm gonna give her the swamp water today. And then Joseph was like, oh yeah, that's gonna be good.
Well, thank you, Liz.
Yeah.
And thank you all for listening and tuning in this episode of Mooncakes.
We love you.
We love you. Please contact us. You can email us at mooncakes.podcast@gmail.com. We love hearing from you guys.
And we got merch. I think I'm going to start putting up a Mooncakes bra. sports bra.
Ooh.
Yeah, but we got like sweatshirts. I used all of the material, like the best quality materials. They're really cool cuts and colors and stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna start putting like hats up, and I think there's stickers already up and stuff. But a lot of cool stuff. You just want to press on that link below. It says new Mooncakes merch. But that's a really great way to support us if you really dig this podcast.
Yes, we would appreciate that.
But nonetheless, if you guys buy it or not, we absolutely love every one of you guys.
Love you.
We really appreciate you guys. And anything else you want to say, Debbie?
No. Just please, if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram at mooncakes.podcast. Like, comment, whatever, all that good stuff. Liz is always posting amazing things. And thank you again so much for tuning in. And we will talk to you next week.
See you later, people.
Bye.